Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and checking out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here on my deck in the dark. It ain't too cold, so I'm going to do what I do for you with no problem. All right? Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message and a story for life. These are life lessons. Got a good one for you tonight. But that's the whole point. I'm giving you life lessons. All you got to do is tune in and check them out. I see you doing that. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Right thinking mission statement goes. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little better. Right thinking's way of life through a mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. That's a very important concept, a very important point in life that you need to get used to. So I got a lesson for you today. But the question is, know thyself? Let's see which one of these persons are you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, simple, tune in. I can teach you. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous, just avoid them, trust me. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. It's still early, so some of us still sleep, but that's what I do. I can wake you up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Know thyself, right thinkers, and always to Maya and yourself be true. Speaking of being true to yourself, today's lesson is going to be at right thinkers. Let's talk about being partners. I hope I can explain that one for you where you can get a good understanding, because I got a concept and a viewpoint. You know how we do. So I'm gonna bring it to you. See what you think about my views. See if you agree. Some people tell me they like the topics, so some they agree, some they don't. But I appreciate that. That's why I do it. But let's go. First of all, a partnership is a union between two people. That means you and someone else, but you're responsible for your half. In order for a partnership to work, each person has to bring honesty, understanding, trust, all the things that you need, the ingredients to make the partnership work. You don't just partner up with anybody for any reason. It should be some specific that you have in order to be a partner. All right? I'm a good partner. Why? Because I'm going to do my part. Okay? I'm only going to give you 100% effort. I'm not going to shortchange you. If I can't give you 100%, we got no deal. I'm not going to shortchange you and just, no. I don't do nothing halfway, and I don't do a little bit. All or none. That's just me. Again, my perspective. I have been burnt, aka mistreated, divorced, by many partners in life, in marriage. When it ain't working, y'all partnered up, you took the vows and everything, but if it ain't working, party's over. Okay? But in the partnership, there's some things that should be there. If the ingredients ain't there, the cake ain't gonna come out right. The relationship ain't gonna work. So there's some things you need to understand. That's what we're gonna go over. Check this out. I will never not be a good partner. I have self-respect, and I also know myself. I know before I engage with somebody at this point in my life if I'm willing, to be bothered or put the effort to do what it takes. Okay, so understand that. Don't just do things just willy-nilly. No, think it through. But that's just my concept. Next one is, here's one that I want to hope you get this message. Relationship is a partnership, fellas, sisters. Watch this. When you decide to be in business, to be in a relationship, all these things, etc., you have to understand the rules. There's rules that's going to make this thing work or not work. So understand that. If you're not willing to be straight, aka, these are some of the rules. Honesty, okay? Trustworthy. Those are qualities that when a relationship or a partnership, whatever you're in, if those qualities are not there, it's not going to work. It's the foundation to make the partnership really work. Okay? If you're constantly ending partnerships or friendships, like a merry-go-round, every time you look around, you got a new friend, every time you got a new bestie, every time you turn around, you get married. And it ain't always some other people. Sometimes we gotta take a look at ourselves. So I know what I bring to the table. That's why I say I know I'm a good partner. I'm gonna do my job. If you're not ready to do your job, pull your weight, meet the criteria, don't partner up. That's all you gotta do. Don't get in and then realize you don't want to do it. Those are things that you should have understood before you get into a relationship, partnership, friendship. All those things that still got to be adhered to certain rules to make it work. So understand that. All right, watch this. Now, if you're selfish, egotistical, and this really goes for your alpha males, okay? You will always end up alone. Why? Nobody gonna put up with that nonsense. That's why. In a partnership, it's a 50-50. You bring yours, I bring mine, we meet up in the middle, we come together, it works out. If you want 60-40, that ain't fair. That's all I'm saying. I'm just fair dude, so I don't do that. Anything other than fair, I'm not even entertaining. Simple as that. If you can't be straight honest with me, we don't need to deal. Simple as that. Ain't no problem. If you're a dishonest person, you will always have partnership problems, relationship problems, business dealing problems. Why? Because you are not a straight shooter. You are not a good person. Good people have problems with relationships, friendships, anything where they have to be straight or honest, trustworthy. That's why. It's simple. All right. You egotistical, that's okay, but you know where that gets you. All right, moving on. Next one is partners are what? Honest. Partners are trustworthy. Partners are respectful. See those qualities? You hear those qualities? If you're not willing to put them up, don't waste your time. And women, if they're not men, either side don't make a difference to me. But if your partner ain't willing to give you that, it won't work. All right, watch this. Here you go. I respect myself first. Understanding, I teach my daughters one thing first: self-respect will take you a long way. Gotta have that. That's the criteria, okay? I have pride in myself, so I don't cheat. I don't cheat on my wife because I'm married. They're married 63, don't stop nothing. I don't cheat on her because I love her. No, I cheat on her because I have respect for myself. It starts with me. Sorry about that. It got a little personal. We read nothing bad. All right, watch this. Now, if we are in a partnership and then we're no longer in a partnership, it's not something I did. That's my point, okay? I'm moving on. I will give you my partnership. I will give you the shirt off my back doing that partnership. But if I find out that doing that partnership that you're not doing, trust me, party is over. Partnership is done. Once you sever that cord of truth, it's pretty much a wrap with me. Okay, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. That's just, again, it's right thinking, philosophical concept. That's all. Watch this. But once I find out you're not being honest with me, moving on. I give what I want. I give and I want what I give in return. That's fair. That's all. I done been, caught people on the other side, but I refuse to be the one doing the wrong deed. I've gotten over that in my life. I don't do that. So if you're into that, then that's a you problem. You can take care of it by just stopping. Simple. Stop. It hurt every time I do that. Stop doing it. All right, here you go. I'm about to wrap it up. Last one, well, not last, the next one. I appreciate you tuning in again. You know the deal. If I'm your partner, I got your back. Trust me, you can't have a partner that you can't trust. Stop right there. All right, let me read this to you and get this thing out the way. All right, now back in my street days, if I ran and I'm running with you, I got your back. Why? You watch the front, I got the back. That's what partnering up meaning. We both making sure we covering each other. I have never broken my part of a partnership or a friendship. Why? Respect. if somebody you're friends with, you would think you have respect for them. I do. That's what I'm saying. The ones I don't have friendship with, they did something to me. I don't allow that. So that's what happened. So I don't break them, but I will if I ain't going there. Get back. All right. I am who I am who and what I say I am. A real man, aka P-Funk. Yeah, I keep it real. If you cross me, I'm not gonna take that like leave that there. Here we go. If we are partners and you break my trust, once the bond is severed, you can't replace it. I had both my kitty tendons severed. I had them replaced. I appreciate the guy who did it, but my trust bond, once it's severed, don't even try. Just let it bleed out. Party's over. I understand that. I'm big on being respected and trust. And if you break that, we got nothing. All right. I don't forgive distrust or disrespectful people. I just leave them alone. I don't have to forgive you, but I am going to leave you alone. I don't have to tolerate that treatment from nobody. I recommend that nobody have to do that. So if somebody's doing anything to you, just leave them alone. That's my method. Last one. I'm done. I appreciate you again. All right thinkers are partners in spirituality. We're all connected in spirit. That's what I'm saying. Here we go. I'm building what I call a spiritual relationship of God followers. Once you become God conscious, now spiritually we're connected. When I go to church with my church family, spiritually we're connected. That's what I'm saying. If you're in a partnership with God, aka yourself, that's right thinking philosophical concept. That's what you need to understand. I one. Okay, get to understand that. Spiritual love, like spiritual knowledge, as is learned and then lived. Once you get this concept, once you understand and live this concept, we'll start just linking up. Why? Because everybody start coming together. That's how it's done. I got millennials. Okay, here I come. But I call it the truth ball. I'm a quarterback. I'm going to call the shots. I'm going to call the plays. You do what I say, I'm going to get you the ball and you can do your thing. Okay, I like to see my people shine. So I'm going to hand the ball up to you, toss it to you, flip it to you, but be ready to do your thing. It's your time. Back in the day, everybody had the band, did the big band, but everybody had a few seconds to just do them. I love that. So in life, get your 30 seconds or 15 minutes of fame, whatever you want to call it. But when the spotlight hits you, just start dancing. Just do your thing. Okay? I got a story about that, but my man told me about, okay, I am the father of right thinking philosophy. So all my right thinkers are like my children. Yeah, I want to see how y'all play nice in the sandbox. I want to see how y'all get along together. Why? That's what family do. We are family. Yeah, okay. Spiritually, that's a good thing to be. Why? Because our Father are the same one. On the one. Let's go. I'm about this thing up. Remember, the Spirit keeps and makes us all His partner. And at the same time, on the one with Him. Okay? Understand that. That's partnership. When you partner up your mind and your heart together, heart-mind coherence, you becoming one with the one. That's what I teach you. Let's go. I'll be back.